Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Yay. Hey, Holly. Everyone, as you're getting on, hopefully you're finding us. I'm checking my group, see if we're
Yeah,
showing up here. Okay, we're in the right place. That's a good place. A good thing. I know, Holly, you're checking yours out.
yeah, let
We
me
are,
check this, make sure
yes.
I'm in.
All
There we
right.
go.
And I
Yes.
want to make sure I don't have any sound on, but I can see all the comments. Okay, you guys, it is the first week of school for many, many people. I know if you live in Florida, you've probably had your kids in school for a couple of weeks, or Texas, I know has been in for a while. Um, Holly, are your kids in yet?
They just started this week. It's half days, Monday through Thursday.
Nice.
Um, which is, but part of me is like, it's fair week.
Oh,
Just let them go enjoy the fair and then start afterwards. But it is what it is.
yes.
So
Yeah, that does really break up your day, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, my youngest is a sophomore in high school, and so he gets a ride back home, and
Yeah.
I feed him lunch, and we chat, and then he's on his way, and he does his own thing. But um, it is we were talking right before this about our husbands going back, and so I love them. We love them, but both of our husbands are teachers, and so it's kind of nice when they go back to school too, and like gives us our freedom of doing our things and not feeling guilty that we're not, hanging out with them 24/7.
Yes, the schedule is very different.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So, yes, if your kids are back in school or your spouses are back in school or
Mhm.
you don't have anybody back to school, but it's just coming into fall, we're super excited to have you. So, some of my clients are like jumping up and down for joy. I had one reach out to me yesterday and say, "Hey, girl, my kids are back in school. It's time for some new colors." And so, like, some parents are like having a celebration party this week. Other parents are super sad. They miss the summer. They miss having their kids at home. So, wherever you fall on that continuum, we're still celebrating Parental Independence Day today. Because at some level, you probably are super happy to have your own schedule again. At least I
Mhm.
am.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to talk about some fall fashion tips today. And I'm going to have Holly go ahead and just start with some ideas that she has for how to really maximize your fall schedule and your fall fashion.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, yes, moving into, we were talking about our schedules before this and how crazy it looks. And I'm sure with sports and
Mhm.
4-H and the fair and all of those things, it can get very overwhelming. But one thing that has really worked, and I've talked with my clients and worked with my clients through this, is kind of taking the meal planning portion. If you've ever meal planned in the kitchen, I've had to do that, especially when we're all three were in sports, and it was like, okay, we have to
Yeah.
quick sling something, and I am not a cereal girl. I need some protein and something good. And so, what is easiest here? And so, taking that meal planning and actually applying that concept to your wardrobe. And so, sitting down a half hour, maybe on a Saturday afternoon, a Sunday afternoon, and looking at that week ahead and seeing, okay, I will be in the office these days. This week, I will be at this many soccer games. So, what am I going to wear to these events, to work? And just putting those outfits together. Without fail, it's those mornings that I am behind and I know exactly what I want to wear. But if I
Mhm.
haven't found it and make sure like it's clean and everything is together, I can't find that piece. And then the more it's like I fixate on it, like, nope, that's what I'm wearing and this is what I want. And so it's putting those outfits together,
Mm.
knowing where those pieces are, they're clean. Nothing needs to be done to them, like mended or dry cleaned or anything. Putting accessories together, making sure you know where the shoes are that you're going to wear. And sometimes even if they fit the best. You know, sometimes we can put an outfit together on the hangers and think, "Ooh, this will be good together." And then we try it on in the morning and it's like, no, this is not going to work. So making sure we just kind of plan ahead for that week. And it makes our morning, I know it makes my morning go much easier. I feel way more put together when it's like, all right, okay, I've already planned my outfit. I know the accessories. I know the shoes that I'm going to wear. And so then I can get dressed with confidence, and it's one less thing off my plate.
And that is so smart. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, I need to get into this habit, Holly. Thank you for like forcing an issue on me,
Good.
because it's right. Like this morning, actually, I had something else on because I have another video I'm supposed to do this afternoon, and we're supposed to wear pink. And I put it on, and I'm like, oh, my new hair color does not go with pink. It was not looking so good. And so I had to change, and I was like scurrying, and I just hate that feeling.
Yeah.
And it changes your day, doesn't it?
Yes, for sure. And it is that we talk about dressing for success, and we talk about feeling confident in what we put on our bodies. And so it is when we take that little extra time to plan that, just like a meal, our meal tends to taste a little bit better when we have all the ingredients and everything together. It tends to pull together a little easier. Same with our outfits. It's, you know, I have the accessories that I wanted to wear with this. I have the tank that I wanted to wear with us today, you know? And so it's taking that little extra time and then going about our day. I don't know, when you feel kind of thrown together, I think sometimes you can feel a little more self-conscious and I don't know if I feel my best today.
It's a thing, you guys. I bet if you guys agree with this, like put it in the comments if you're watching on the replay. Like seriously, how many times have we walked out the door in a completely sour mood because we don't like how we look? Our hair doesn't look good, everything starts going south, right?
Yep.
So tell me some practical things. What does that look like in your closet? Are you putting all the clothes in a special place? Or are you just writing it down? Like, what does that practically look like for you?
For me, it actually is kind of a set aside space. I know for some closets that can be a little bit tough. And so we have gone on Amazon and purchased just a real small clothing rack to be able to hold those, but just a dedicated space. Some women say, well, I can't do that because I dress the way that I feel that day. So then for them, I just say, instead of 5 outfits for the week, put together 8 outfits for the week. And that way, when you're looking at them, you're like, I feel like wearing this today. And so it is physically putting those outfits together, hanging them together. I have one specific tray that I know, like, these are the accessories that I want to wear this week with these outfits. So I set that tray aside. And it's like anything. Once you kind of get in that routine and practice, it makes it much easier. The first few times, it's probably going to feel a little weird and like, you know, thinking about that far ahead, like, well, what do I want to wear? But honestly, again, you kind of get into that routine of doing things. And that is typically taught when I do the closet consultation. So we'll go into the closet after your color consultation. We clean, organize, purge, and then talk about, okay, here are the things that if you had, you could make this many more outfits. So if you had a white jean jacket, let's say, you can make 10 more outfits. And then we take pictures of the outfits that we put together. We print them, we send them to you. And then when you're not feeling overly inspired by what you have, you can go to those pictures as a reference and kind of look and put those together again. So it keeps you using what you have in your closet, and it kind of keeps you inspired to use what you have.
That is so smart. And it's a time saver. It's a money saver. It's a confidence builder. It makes your family happy because when mama's happy, everybody's happy.
Yeah. And it honestly is like, it is that money saver, because I'm telling you, 99% of the time I hear women say, oh, I would have never put that together, but that's really cute.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I think just another eye coming in and putting outfits together, because I think sometimes we feel stale with some of the things that we have, but having a different eye come in and put things together for you really helps you, again, to use and utilize what you have in your wardrobe.
I love that. I personally do not like shopping. I love going to a store and having someone say, this would look amazing on you, because it's
Yep.
usually not anything I would pick out myself, but it helps keep me not looking constantly the same.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I don't want to look like I dressed in the 80s, you know?
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep. Or look like I'm trying to be 20.
There's that too. Yes, good job. Yeah. So someone has commented, I'm so sorry, you guys. I can't always see who it is, but someone said planning my outfits in advance has helped my confidence a lot. So unknown
Good.
Facebook user, thank you so much for sharing that, because it really does make a difference in how you present yourself in the world. And I know that like makeup and fashion are not that thing that changed the world necessarily, right?
Right.
However, I can tell you that women who wear a little bit of makeup, who look professional or at least dress appropriately for the job that they have, they get paid more than women who don't pay attention to those things. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to take a lot of time, because I hear in my business a lot, I don't have time to wash my face. I don't have time to do whatever. Well, ladies, I just want to speak some truth into your heart today. You have time for what you want to.
Truth.
And we all get to make choices on how we spend our time. So I'll share a little bit more about that at the end. But putting an outfit together, if you do it in that, like how many minutes would that take, Holly?
Typically, like starting out, I tell women, starting out, it's probably going to take you about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. Which seems probably like a long time. But just like anything, once you start to practice it, I mean, you can do it probably 10 to 15 minutes. And then knowing like, oh, that tank that I wanted to wear or that shirt that I wanted to wear is dirty or needs to be steamed, you can do it then.
Or mended.
Or mended. Yep. So any of those things. Yeah. So it's going to take, at the beginning, it's going to take a little bit of time. But again, as you practice it and as you do it, it gets much easier.
Yes. So in contrast to that, if you take 10, 15, 20 minutes every morning, standing in your closet, panicking, thinking, putting on 12 different outfits, well, that's like a half an hour. So now if you did that 5 times a week and it took we're maximizing our time and being super smart. So
Sure.
So good. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about our kids are back to school, our husbands, as our case is. So you've been buying pencils and eraser and paper, all the supplies, right? Now, I want to talk to you about some things that you need as a mom or a wife, or I don't have either. I'm a wife, right? As a female, you need some pencils and erasers in your life. So we were talking about this before we got on. One thing you need to know is your makeup game is never, ever going to be a 10.0 look if your skincare game is a 0. And just recently, I had a party with some gals, and with the exception of 2 of them, they were using soap and water on their face. So they were beautiful women, but their skin needed some attention. And so let's talk about erasers. And the way that you're going to erase the effects of aging on your skin is a good anti-aging skincare line. And we have a brand new line that's actually launching in 3 days. I actually have it early. It's our Time Wise Miracle Set. It's an upgraded version. If you are one of my customers or you've used Mary Kay in the past, you've probably used our Time Wise in the past. And it is back, but it's new and improved. And you're going to get results in 2 weeks, you guys. It really does erase the signs of aging. And so we really want to make sure that we're protecting our skin, that we're helping to slow down the signs of aging. Only 10% of our aging actually comes from our DNA. Did you know that, Holly?
I did not know that.
Like, that is,
I just figured it was how, yeah, I didn't know it was DNA, not
yeah,
DNA. I thought it
yeah.
was DNA.
So 90% of our aging can be controlled by protecting our skin with a SPF, by using products that have great ingredients like antioxidants, and this actually has encapsulated resveratrol that are attacking and protecting your skin from pollution, from the free radicals that are in the air that are causing aging, smoking, um, lack of water. Like if you're not eating properly, it ages your skin. If you're not drinking enough water, it's aging your skin. If you're drinking too much alcohol, like all of these things cause our skin to age.
Yeah.
So taking care of that is so important. It's something we can do and literally can take 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes at night.
Yeah.
And I've said to some of my customers that are young moms and they're like, I don't have time. I'm like, it's in your best interest as a mom. It really isn't in your children's best interest to teach them that taking care of you is super important, and to take 5 or 10 minutes every morning to take care of you is good. It's healthy, and it's teaching your children that you respect yourself and they should respect your time as well. So there's a little bit of a help for you guys. But let's talk about pencils. We talked about erasers. So a good skincare line is great for erasing all of the lines and wrinkles. But we have some brand new pencils, and I love them. I'm just going to tell you, these are our new waterproof eyeliners in 4 colors. I put them on my hand earlier so you could see them all. So we have steely and brown and navy and black, and they truly are waterproof. So they've been on, maybe a half hour. Look at, they don't move at all. Like I'm rubbing pretty hard, and I'm going to spray water. See if I can do this and not get myself all wet. I've been wearing these for a couple. Look at, like, they're not moving, you guys. Isn't that amazing?
That's
So
awesome.
get yourself a great pencil for your eyeliner, or you can use a liquid eyeliner pen or a gel, but we're going to call it a pencil today. Use an eyeliner. You can use eyeshadow as an eyeliner. It really does help open up your eyes. And there's some things depending on your eye shape, what that might look like for you, but eyeliner does just give a openness to your eyes. And then let's do some pencils on your lip. We have all of 9 new lip colors. Isn't that amazing?
So
And
beautiful.
so pretty. So all these there we go. All these lip liner colors. I'm having so much fun with them. And these 2 are waterproof, and these have hyaluronic acid and vitamin E in them. So they're fantastic for your lips. They're going to nourish and condition your lips. And the eyeliner they're both fade resistant. They're both waterproof. They're both transfer resistant. They're going to last. So Sunday morning, I had just gotten these in the mail Saturday. And so I quick went and opened my box because I wanted a new lip liner for church. And so I went and I'm like, oh, let's just test these colors. Which one should I take? And then I did all my meal prep Sunday night. That's
Nice.
when I do all my meal prep. I cut everything up. So I was washing my hands constantly. That lip liner that I had tested on the back of my hand was there the next morning, you guys.
Oh,
I
wow.
put it on at 7:30 Sunday morning, and it was still there the next day. Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
So crazy. So anyway, I love having variety of colors for lip liner. I like to fill in my whole lip. It keeps your lipstick on longer. So I would love to know, Holly, like, tell us from a color perspective, what do you look for as you are, working with your clients and you're working with their clothes, but what about the lip liner and the eyeliner situation?
Yeah, so that actually does get brought up. A lot of the eyeliner, what we talk about is we used to, and I still have some clients who tend to kind of do the whole eye, which kind of makes their eyes look a little bit smaller.
Smaller. Yes.
So try to focus again on that top lid
Yes.
mostly. And if you want something down below, I talk about using eyeshadow.
Yeah.
So if you can, again, kind of fill that in with just a little bit of eyeshadow, not so dark to make our eyes look smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And then lips, if I've done color consult with a client and they get their color swatches, once we determine their color analysis, I've had some women say, well, I don't really have any of those colors. How do I get started?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think a great way is to go into your swatches and find a color that actually would work for you. Now, if you're not a lipstick wearer, these are probably going to seem obscenely bright, right? You're like, oh, I'm going from nothing to like pow.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can find a lip gloss that has some of this tint to it,
Mm-hmm.
putting some of your color code on your face actually lightens up your face, and it also balances your face. We talk a lot about a balance with colors to hair, skin, and eyes, but makeup should balance as well. And so your eyebrows and your lips are kind of the frame, as well as your hair, for your face. But finishing those lips really does make a huge difference.
Makes a huge difference. So yes, if you've never worn any color on your lips, start with a lip gloss or a tinted lip balm. And if you're more adventurous, you can try other colors. So I had some gals here. I have 2 clients. They're in their 80s. They've been teachers for many, many years, and they're retired, obviously. But she had come to me and said, hey, I don't want to look old. I want to look youthful still in my 80s. So she came for a new lip color. And just changing your lip color can make a big difference, or just wearing a lip color.
Yes. I've seen it before too, where it's women, they change. The only time we change color codes is when our hair color changes. And so when women start to go gray, when they're more than 50% gray, that is when we switch over their color code. And if you're used to wearing a brighter or darker lipstick, it can seem off because of our hair color. And so that is a great time to get your makeup reassessed, your color palette reassessed, and making sure that there's that balance. I had one client who was a gorgeous silvery gray, but she was still wearing her lipstick from when she was a brunette. And so that was kind of that first thing you noticed. And when we toned back that color, the intensity of your lipstick should be about the same intensity as your eyes. So that, again, there's that balance. And so when we toned back her lipstick a little bit, again,
it's a big difference.
It made her eyes pop, and we focused on her hair more.
So funny thing, I just had my hair done last week, and I let my gal do whatever she wants to. Like, just do whatever you want.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. So she put these rose gold highlights in, and they're really pretty.
Yes.
But I had gone in with a pink lipstick on, which looked great with what I was wearing. But when we were done with my hair, I said, oh, dude, this lip has got to go. So you guys, if you change your hair color, you might need to change your eyeshadows and your lipstick and your eyeliner. So you just be aware that, that's why I couldn't wear the pink dress. Totally clashing. So yeah, you just really have to just think about it. And if you need help, you've got 2 people in the field here that will help you out. And we are holding a pop-up color event at my studio in Granville, Wyoming area. I'm right by U of M West Hospital in Wyoming. It is on September 14th. It's a Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. It is $50. You will get your color swatch. You will get figured out your colors. You will take home your color swatches. You will also get a makeup look. We can help you find the colors for you. You'll have the ability to purchase things if you want to, but there is no obligation. And it's going to be a fun girls' night out, you guys. So put it on your calendar. Make sure you RSVP with Holly or myself. And we would love, love, love to have you. And so, yeah, we're super excited about that. I need to grab one quick thing here. So Holly, one last tip. as I go grab one thing for my last hurrah.
Okay. The other thing that I would suggest for your closet would be velvet hangers. Makes a huge difference in space for one. The plastic hangers and wood hangers, never use metal hangers because they ruin your clothes. But those velvet hangers, I don't care which color, they help things stay on the hanger. They also help not get that bump up here
Mm-hmm.
from typically plastic hangers. And so if you're going to put an investment, start with a pack of 20 or 25 and then notice how things hang nicely on them, stay on the hangers, but it's a great investment to kind of update your closet as well.
Yeah, it makes a big difference for sure. Okay, one last eraser for you. Make sure you're using an eye makeup remover, you guys. And our eye makeup remover, honestly, is the best one in the market. I just have to say, it's brand new and improved, actually. It takes off waterproof makeup. It takes off regular makeup. It's conditioning, and it's not going to pull your lashes out when you do it. And I just have to show you how easily this takes off eyeliner. So there it is. And it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there it is.
And there it is. That is awesome.
So isn't that amazing, you guys? So if you don't have an eye makeup remover, I would love to help you with that too. So pop-up event coming on September 14th. And then we also, I personally, and my Mary Kay girls in my Mary Kay family, we are doing a special project for the next 3 weeks. There is a team of women from the Grand Rapids area that are going to the island of Lesbos, Greece. It's an island that has over 5,000 refugees living in containers and tents. They come from all over the Middle East and Africa, fleeing for their lives. They have nothing when they get there. They're from very traumatic experiences. They've run, I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what they experience, and to have nothing to their names. And so they're going to be loved on. There are women that come to the All for Aid Center, and the women from Grand Rapids that are going there are going to be pampering them. They're going to be giving them bras. They're going to be giving them, just all kinds of pampering and kindness and grace. And if you would like to be a part in sending less love to Lesbos, I'm doing a project so that we can send 300 lip balms to them. This is not a profit situation for me. This is my costs. So if you would like to participate by gifting 2, 4, 10 refugees with a lip balm, I will send this to Holly too so that she can have it in her group. But I would be so honored to be able to let you help these other women just to feel loved. I had the opportunity to meet with with a woman from Afghanistan who was a refugee. She came to my studio about a year ago. She had just gotten here a couple of weeks prior. I didn't speak her language at Pashto, and she didn't speak English. But thanks to Google Translate, I could hear her story with her 2 young daughters and how they fled their country and how their family members were killed. And when she was here, all she wanted was a lipstick and makeup. And I had to really be taken back. And she wanted her hair colored. And I was like, that's right. If I was in a country I didn't know the language and I didn't know anything about anything, I would at least want my makeup. I would want to look the same as I did.
Yeah.
And we don't have any understanding of that. And so if you would like to participate in that project, please let us know. So I'm excited to be able to partner with these women.
Amazing.
Yeah. So one last thing, Holly and I were talking about the busyness of fall before we got on. And I just wanted to let you guys know it's okay as you come into this fall season to not say yes to everything,
Mm.
to not feel like you have to be super mom and do all the things. It's okay to take your life and simplify it and not be rushing here and there.
Mhm.
I've been really tempted. I'm reading a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. We in the United States we hold busyness up as like the end all be all,
Yes.
right?
Like a trophy.
It's a trophy. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
busy. Oh, I'm busy. I'm busy. And what that does to our families, ourselves, our children, it's really damaging.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage you guys. It's okay to not be rushing here and there. It's okay to plan your outfits on a Saturday so that your mornings are not hurried. It's okay to plan your makeup and have a quick look so you can take care of yourself 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be hurried. So, thank you for spending time with us. Do you have any last minute thoughts, Holly?
No, I fully agreed. I think even if I don't know if it comes in an audio book,
It does.
that has helped me
Mhm.
while I'm doing things, because for me it's hard to sit and actually read. But
Mhm.
if I can listen to it, that definitely helps me. And so I'll be checking into that today for my next
Your
good
next book.
listen.
Yes.
Something I
Well,
need.
we appreciate you guys so much. And I failed to introduce ourselves at the beginning, but Holly is with BeYOUtful Image Consulting, and I am a Mary Kay Beauty consultant, and we love helping women step into their confidence. So go have a fun, independent day.
Bye, ladies.